A force of foolhardy rebels somehow made planetfall through our protective shield. They are to be wiped out. This research installation must be protected at all cost.
So today we're gonna talk about our last Clone Wars episode in Season 7, called Victory and Death, I believe, right? Sounds right. So this finally concludes Clone Wars Season 7, and this episode today explains how Ahsoka and Rex were able to escape the clones on the Venator. So I didn't have too many thoughts for the episode. Of course, I thought it was great. I mean, it looked beautiful, and I think it had some emotional moments. I think the coolest thing for me, at least, was the little animation with the Empire and Vader. I thought Vader looked pretty cool, and kind of wish he looked like that in Rebels, you know, instead of like the goofy appearance we got. But
yeah, I think the art style in Rebels, like, it's kind of like a side note, it was kind of like based off more like the designs of like Ralph McQuarrie.
Yeah. I don't know. Another thing I thought was kind of cool was how when Maul went into like the control room with the hyperdrive generators.
Yeah,
that was just a cool sequence. I liked it when he threw the helmet with the Force and knocked out that clone. I thought that was kind of cool, but I don't know. What do you guys think?
I mean, I liked it. I was hoping for maybe a little bit more scenes on like how Rex found Gregor and Wolf. I guess they're just gonna leave that up to
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Like where they got to their point in Rebels. Yeah, that might have been pretty cool. Now, if they wanted to, they could make that like another season or arc.
Yeah.
If they wanted to continue it, they could do that. That could be a good transition.
Also, one thing I was kind of confused about during the episode was when they were approaching that one planet. I was like, what planet is that? Why are they so scared of it?
Yeah, I thought it was Utapau at first, but I think it's unnamed for a reason.
I think they just meant like, oh god, we're about to hit a planet.
Yeah.
Not like there's something
like
on that planet that is
there or something.
Kill us.
Yeah. I kind of got like Hoth vibes, like because of the snowtroopers.
Yeah, I did too, but
that doesn't really make sense because there was like other parts of the planet that
yeah,
you know, weren't like completely frozen over.
Yeah, I think that was just like that was like
it must
winter.
Have been, like, winter time
when Vader popped up. Yeah, I think that was my favorite part of the episode. It was just cool to see the clones and stormtroopers and Clone Wars style animation, and Vader looks pretty scary, I'd say. So are we good for the episode? Our last one?
One more thing, I was kind of hoping we'd see more of Maul. Like, it felt like we were about to get a lot more Maul and Ahsoka action, especially after episode 10.
Yeah, their duel.
Phantom Apprentice. Like, I thought we would get more of that action, but we just kind of left that relationship out.
Yeah, they were just kind of fighting to escape. I thought they were gonna team up, but I guess that didn't happen.
Yeah.
They're just both trying to make their way out. Oh, and I kind of felt sad that the droids had to go. I like the droids.
Oh, yeah.
They're cute.
One of the droids looked like it sounded like Chopper.
You think so? Oh, yeah, it's like the little arms.
Yeah, the little like disc on top of his head.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. That makes sense.
It must have just been like a different model. It must have not been like the actual Chopper because it gets chopped.
Yeah. Chopped by the clones, yeah.
Gets sent to the chop shop.
Yeah, yeah, I was sad for that, but yeah, too bad.
Yeah, but it also kind of showed like the difference in the clones. Like they were just kind of pissed off with the droids, so they just
They're
shot
gonna
them.
kill everyone that didn't shoot the Jedi.
Yeah. Like, they're not only ruthless towards the Jedi, they're stormtroopers now.
Yeah, pretty much. So I think if we're good for today's episode, I'd like to talk about Season 7 as a whole and what we thought of it. I mean, I was pretty excited when they talked about it and announced it in San Diego. I don't know, though. I think Season 7 gets a 7 for me. 7 out of 10. I just think the first 2 arcs are kind of they were fine, but they were kind of a bummer, and... But I think Mandalore definitely made up for that. 10 out of 10 for Mandalore. I mean, yeah, enjoyed watching it, and... Yeah. It's the first 2 arcs. They could have been a bit more larger in scope, I think.
I don't know if it comes down to that. I think it just... Well, I think one of the main reasons I didn't like it is because, like, there's just too much time in between the episodes. It felt like there wasn't, like, you know, enough going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of feel that.
And I think, you know, like, Disney as a streaming, like, Disney Plus as a streaming service isn't all that great, actually.
Yeah. Like, I keep seeing the ads for that, like, one movie with the kid and stuff, like, he's talking about his mom. Yeah, I don't really know if Disney Plus has all that much. I mean, they got all the Disney classics, but I mean, I'm only in it for the Star Wars.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's a lot of people too. Like for Mandalorian and now Clone Wars. I can't really see people being all that excited for the... I don't know, but that's just me. What about you, family? What do you think about 7? Season 7?
I liked it, honestly, but I kind of, like you, I kind of feel like the first 2 arcs were just kind of a drag. They kind of hurt the quality of the last arc.
Yeah.
But yeah, it also kind of, like, the trailers and stuff made it seem like we would get more Mandalore than we did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really
they left it after the
after.
second episode. Like, it wasn't very drawn out. Like, yeah, they could have made it longer if they really wanted to, I think. Like, they could have stuck with Mandalore. Yeah, I kind of thought originally Order 66 would have been issued on Mandalore.
Yeah.
I think it could have been cool to see how the Mandalorians reacted and what sides they took. But, yeah,
well, and I also thought we
didn't
would
end up
get,
getting
like,
that.
some Darksaber references and
Oh, that could have
Carl
been cool,
Saxon
too.
took over.
Yeah.
Because we see in Rebels that he's in charge of Mandalore, and then the Mandalorian, the what's his name, Moff Gideon.
Yeah, that guy.
He
Like,
has
how'd
the
he get
Darksaber.
it? Sure.
So yeah, it just still leaves a lot of questions, but that's okay.
Yeah, that could have
Some
been
things
cool,
are
but...
good to leave to mystery.
Or make another story if Disney needs to have one, but I digress. I do think it would have been cool if we could have gotten, like, this, Darkness on Umbara, and then, like, the clone ship arc with Season 7, then that leads up to Order 66. That could have been cool. I mean, just...
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of cherry picking the best arcs from Clone Wars, but
Yeah.
you know, just something a bit cooler than the damn Martez sisters. I mean, yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty happy we got another season, and yeah, I won't complain. I think Disney's happy. I think they got a pretty good success with this, and yeah.
Yeah.
Disney kind of needed some Star Wars ones, so I kind of provided it for them in a way.
And I think it's a possibility we could be getting more.
I mean,
I saw an article
see
that
why
said
not.
as long as people still are liking the content they make, they will keep making them. So they could do, like, different arcs that they just didn't do earlier in the Clone Wars.
Sure.
Yeah,
And
but like it depends on who's gonna make it. You know, like is it gonna be Dave Filoni and George Lucas? Because what we got from them was actually really good.
yeah, except the other recycled arcs weren't the greatest, so I know what you mean. But we know how much Disney likes to reuse old ideas, so we could.
Yeah, we know how much they like to make money.
Try to.
So.
So are we good for Clone Wars Season 7 in today's episode?
I think so.
Well, alright then. I'd like to thank Star Wars and familyb for joining me with our reviews of Clone Wars, and yeah, it was pretty fun, and I look forward to covering Mandalorian Season 2 when it comes out.
Alright, well, thanks for watching.
Yeah, and see you next time.
If there is a next time.